like a big event on game day, and tonight is no different. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Leafs have won the draw, and we are now underway. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Shakes off the coverage. The Leafs take it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Carlo. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. Backhander in front. Quick stop by Anderson.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Picked up along the wall by Aho. Carolina's got it across the line. Feeds the puck to Carlo. Moves it quickly over to Tavares. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Aho. Passes it over. Tiptoes around the puck check. Backhander in front. Scores! It's in the back of the net. Carolina's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
And it's a quick pass to Tanev. Slides it up front. Tries to feed it over to Matthews. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Moves it to Stahl. Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, great save by Wall.
Well, this is a really great save, James. You can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Takes it to the net. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Leafs have it behind the net. 2-on-1, here we go. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Here's a chance. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. The Leafs played along the boards. Here he is, shot in front. Shuts him down. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Oh, and he stops that one. Here we go. Odd man rush here. The backhand. Oh, what a stop by Wall. Slides the puck ahead to Domi. Poked away by Chatfield. Carolina's looking to break out. In all alone on the breakaway. And that's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
Lorenz plays the puck. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Man advantage unit is set.
A power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Hurricanes have the puck in the corner. Walker's got it along the wing. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Sends it over to Marner. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And that's a great read to force the turnover. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Penalty coming up here.
A tight game at the end of a period, and you take a penalty. The PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Wright. Denies him. Jabs the puck away. The Hurricanes have it now. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot! Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one more here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of the period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Here's a shot, and one last save. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Second period set to get underway. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Anderson's the reason this game is still tied, Jane. He's been outstanding in making all the saves required to keep this game even.
Slides the puck over to Nyes. Into the corner now. Nyes setting up against the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Shot! Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
And he slides it quickly to Nyes. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pass stolen in the open ice. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a great save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Here they come on the rush. Quick pass to Gostisbehere. And that's blocked. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Here's a short pass to McCabe. Handles the puck. Tanev's got it in the defensive end. Centering feed. Picked off in front. What a steal in his own end. Sneaks by the poke check. Great poke check on the reach. Slides it across. Picked up along the boards by Kotkaniemi. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Points up from the point. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Pacioretty. And that's intercepted by Hakanpää. Pacioretty's swooping in on the attack. Feeds it over on the attack. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Hakanpää. The Leafs played along the wing. Puck grabbed by Walker. Takes a bump but hangs on. And now he moves it to Orlov. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Lorentz. Centering feed. Off a stick and they can't complete the play. Quick pass over to Stankoven. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Carlo. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he's able to handle that one. Slides it on over to Orlov. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. From off the wall and onto a stick. Stankoven's got the puck. Sidesteps the check. Glove save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Headman pass. Here's the chance. Here's the pass in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Gains the zone on the left wing. Feeds it over. Woll's got the puck and he's going to hang on. puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. Plays the puck up ahead. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Burns. Toss it up at center. Dishes it off. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break up the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. The Leafs win the draw to start the frame. Remember, they've got a full 2-minute power play. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oh, there's one more. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. A power play goal puts them in front.
And this was a huge opportunity that they took advantage of, James. They were urgent on the puck, but they also showed poise and patience.
Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves around along the half wall. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. And now he moves it quickly to Carlo. Big save by the goaltender once again. Sends it over to Slavin. And that's knocked away by Riley. Slides the pass over to Burns. Knocked off the puck. Carlo's taking it from his own end. Passes it over. Grabs it in his own end. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Loses the coverage there. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. Nice defensive robbery with the stick.
Anderson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Trying to shake loose. Oh, what a defensive play. Makes a move in front. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Stalls won the draw. With possession along the wall. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Taken by Nylander. Here's a chance. Scores! Oh, wow. My goodness, what a finish.
From that puck's on his stick, James, you know that he's a magician, and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there.
Toronto's got the lead here in this third period, but Cheryl, I can't imagine they're going to sit back with this lead now.
Well, they can't get complacent, that's for sure. I mean, this has been too tight of a game with an opponent that's going to be chomping at the bit now with sense of urgency. They got to manage the puck like they've done all game. They got to drive the lanes, but most importantly, they got to be defensively responsible.
And now he passes up to Hall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Gostisbehere. Works it across to Stankoven. Passes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Stuffs him again. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Laurent's compete level is off the charts. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, but finds a way to hold on to the puck and thread the needle as he sees the shooter in a distance and a great scoring opportunity.
Stahl's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up. Carolina sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
The Leafs take it from the side. McCabe's got it against the boards. Oh, he misfires on that. Moves it to McCabe. And he takes the pass. Tap dances around the chip. Score! 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
Ah, the perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Rocks him. Takes it into the slot. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Hackenpah. Here's the pass. He scores! What a goal! Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And he takes the feed. Right on the doorstep. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Slides it diagonally to Pacioretty. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Anderson's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you have battle, when you outwill your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Toronto's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Matthews wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Nylander's moving the puck through his own zone. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. And somehow he hangs on. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Anderson. Takes the feed from his own end. Feeds it across. Big time stop there.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Grabbed along the boards by Lutton. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Here's a shot on a big-time save on a big-time shot. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And that's poked away in the offensive zone. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And he hangs on just as time runs out. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Cheryl, I like to try to preach to my kids, sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession. get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Directs it on over to Tavares. The Leafs have it from the corner. Scores! Mitch Marner! Toronto's on the board already. I don't think everybody's even found their seats yet to this one.
Yeah, I just looked up from my notes here, James, and they'd scored. I mean, they just exploded out of the gate, and right off the hop, you can tell that they have their legs tonight. Let's see how much offense they can generate.
I love it. Fires it on net. Oh, makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Sends it out front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck scooped up by Tanev. Moves inside. Unloads it. And that banks off a stick. Here's a chance. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Oh, that's a huge stop by Wall. The Leafs win the draw. Passes the puck over to Pacioretty. And now it's grabbed by Kemp. From point blank. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Intercepted at center by Luosterainen. And that's off a stick. Feeds it to Kemp. Great reach with the poke check. Slides it to Pacioretty. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Point blank stop by Bobrovsky. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Quick pass to Carlo. Handles the puck at the point. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Feeds the puck over to Tkachuk. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Puck picked up by Tavares. Shakes off the defender with all of the save of the play.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Drives it to the crease. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Matthews wins the faceoff in his own end. Slides the puck to McCabe. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. And that's deflected. And that's poked away. Here they come on the attack. And he takes the dish. Lorenz works the puck in his own zone. Slides it across. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Sends the pass over. Cutting to the slot. Great read with the stick. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Made that stop. Smart defensive play there. Stopped by the goaltender. Angles it over to Hakanpää. Takes the pass. Broken out by Kulikov. Quick feed to Samaskevich. Toronto's got it now. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Change up, come on.
Picked up along the wall by Marner. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Big time defensive play. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Leafs have put themselves in the combination of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
They gain the zone from the left side. Goalie with the stop. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Reinhart. Receives the pass. And that pass is redirected. That concludes period number 1. I cannot believe they got one of the all-time great 90s hip-hop acts getting set to play for the fans here in this intermission. I can't wait for this. We'll come back for period number 2 in just a bit. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Florida's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves it to Forsling. Excellent stick work on the play. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Panthers have it now.
The Bosky's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Rocked him in the open ice. Completes the pass, but all sorts of pressure here. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Now a quick pass to McCabe. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Tanev. And that play's broken up.
Florida's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Quick pass to Nylander. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Nosek. Odd man rush. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Puck grabbed by Riley. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, it's still out! It's scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Toronto's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And there's the whistle icing the call. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. From against the wall, it's centered out. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Handles the pass. And that goes off the post and out.
Toronto's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Taken by Yarncroke. Comes up with the stop. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Whenever he gets in close quarters, it's almost a gimme, isn't it? Well, not tonight. The goaltender comes up huge.
A chance from the slot. Oh, a clutch save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Oh, look at this. defensive effort to poke it away. Quick pass across to Kachuk. To the front. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Leafs want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Nyes. Toronto's got it along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Nosek. Picks off the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Hoffenheim. Puck scooped up by Martin. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Florida's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Rips a howitzer from the point! And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Just wide of the net. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Plays it along the line. Oh, wow, what a great save. Moves it around. Oh, monstrous hit right there. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Slides it over with pace to Matthews. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Marchand. Pass across to Rodriguez. Feeds it over. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Well, a timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Nicholas getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. The Leafs win the draw. He's up! Shuts it down! Oh, look at this! Blocker saved by Bobrovsky. Still has possession. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up! Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Luosterainen's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Toronto's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. The coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it, or you have to fire it.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Nyes. Cuts to the point. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Bobrovsky's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off.
Wall's got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have the lead. It certainly hasn't been for his efforts between the pipe, but that save has to give him some confidence. He needs to settle in and start making more.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. The man advantage is over.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Sends a pass over. That's using the body on the block. Robertson's going to play it against the half wall. And that's broken up. Moves the puck to Nosek. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Lorentz. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Bobrovsky.
This shot's come to the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Dishes it off. Passes it over. The Leafs have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Taken along the wall by Verhaeghe. Florida's in transition. Here's a short pass to Kulikov. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed. Kachuk's looking around near the point. Here's a blast. Stops him cold. Slides the puck over. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Huge play as Overton to come up with the puck.
The Panthers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Denies that opportunity. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. In the final moments of this period, Toronto's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Tavares wins the draw inside his defensive zone. The Leafs slide it through center. Across the line and on the attack. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Quick feed to Ekblad. On the attack along the boards. Chance in front. He scores! What a play! The Panthers desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Riley's lugging the puck, and now he moves it quickly to Nylander. They've got some momentum here. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Moves the puck. Toronto's gained possession. Puck exits the zone. Here's a shot. Time taking away, and he comes up big. That's all she wrote for this one. Toronto's coaching staff have to feel good about this one. Yes, it was a dogfight, but their team totally dictate the pace of play out there. The Hurricanes are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Poked away in the neutral zone. Slavin's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Finds some space in the corner. Denies him! Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Oh, my! Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and there's some...
He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that.
Carolina's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by one goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
The Panthers looking against the half wall. Big time stop.
Anderson's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
You know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltenders. You want to keep them hemmed in.
And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Carries it in. Slides it across. In close. Big save in front. Quick shot. Scores. And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Still lots of time left in the period. Carolina's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Moves it quickly over to Svechnikov. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Paints it over. And he denied that opportunity. Hammers the shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Works it across to Jarvis. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with a hit check. Oh, wow. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal! 1.5 the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Carolina's really put the squeeze on here, now up by 3. The Hurricanes win the faceoff at center. And that's intercepted. Along the half wall with the puck. Dishes it off. Moves it over to Stahl. The Panthers gain control of the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. Passes it over. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Stahl. Carolina's on the attack. Florida's regained possession of the puck. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the draw. Puck in the end, he's got it in the offensive zone. Good stop by Bobrovsky. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Orlov. Slides it across. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Panthers need to find a way back into the game, and that's not going to cut it when you wire one off the post. It's a frustrating night, and it just goes from bad to worse.
And now it's grabbed by Schmidt. And a stick break setup. Dishes it to Robinson. To the low slot. Puck picked up by Roslovic. And he shuts the door on that. What a steal in his own end. Here we go, on-man rush. Comes up with the bluff. Absolutely fearless. Slides it diagonally to Robinson. Puck moved over to Roslovic. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Panthers have been terrible in the first 20 minutes, James. You know there's going to have to be something that was said during that second intermission. I mean, they're getting blown out in all areas of the game, and that was just a lack of preparation right from the start.
And there's the save!
Anderson's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Moves it to Kachuk. Right on the doorstep. And he stick. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
They've got numbers here, and they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Scores! Will get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Knocked away. The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. A chance up front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. And that's intercepted by Walker. Handles the puck. Look at the Savardian spinorama. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. And he takes the pass. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that pass attempt is deflected. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Up along the wing. Rocks him on the play. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Stahl. The Hurricanes will play it against the boards. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the feed. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here they come on the attack. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. It's a 2-on-1. Feeds it over. Passes again. And he's going to hold up here. And he takes the dish. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. To his teammate. Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play. Carolina's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here in period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Fantastic save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Shot! Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind and he's going to be the foundation tonight.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Quick pass to Barkov. Takes a shot. There's a save. Tries to get it to Roslovic. Kotkaniemi's got it on the offensive end. Feeds it over. On the stick. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Quick shot. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on the side.
And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Shot! And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Still a full period here. Last chance to try to get back into it in what has been a dominant affair so far. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Panthers are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because through the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
They've got numbers. Sends it in front. Oh, up the iron. They fight for it along the boards. Nice poke check. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Slavin. Slides by the check. And that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Now a quick pass to Reinhart. Here he is, all alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Carolina's got the puck behind the net. The Hurricanes gain possession. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Florida's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Carolina's won the faceoff. Puck grab by Orlov. Looks to make a play over to Robinson. And he loses control of the puck. Orlov's got it along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked off in the offensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Sends the pass over. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. From the place 99 made famous. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Roslovic. Here's a chance on the attack. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Intercepted in the offensive end by Walker. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Luosterainen. Shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. More than half the period has expired. The Hurricanes lead at 5-2. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. Can't connect on the shot. Here they come, three of them. Here's a pass. Passes again. Fantastic read to break up the play. Driving right to the front. Oh, what a slick stop by Bobrovsky.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Chatfield. And now he angles it across to Aho. Coughs it up at center. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Passes it over. And that's a great heads-up play by Svechnikov. The Hurricanes played along the boards. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to Hall. Carolina's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Trying to get back on the attack now. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Gets the puck over to Reinhart. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Taken by Stahl. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. The Hurricanes played along the boards. On the backhand, and that goes off a body. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Great pad save.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Slides the puck to Fast. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Denies him in close.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Scores! Off the one-timer of Butte.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. And the puck departs the zone. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. The Hurricanes gain control of it. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Cheryl, the lesson tonight, it's not the quantity of shots, it's the quality.
That's what I used to say because I only got one a game. I'm telling you, James, it's about the quality of the shot.
Hurricanes win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Puck scooped up by Slavin. Moves it to Burns. Here they come. Over the line they come. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Burns. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Avoids the defender. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Off a stick and they can't connect. And that's knocked away. Takes a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, great read on the play. Great pressure in the offensive end by Stahl. The Leafs have it against the wall. Goes right to the crease. And he loses control here. Gains the zone along the right wall. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Quick pass to Stahl. Carolina's going on the attack as they gain the zone. There's another for the hit parade. Matthews looks around. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Slides the puck across to Robinson. And he dodges the poke check there. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Roslovic's going to play it from the back of the cage. Oh, what a save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Järnkrok. The Leafs are on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Järnkrok. Moves behind the net. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, a clutch save! Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Hurricanes have it behind the net. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Ekman Larsson's got it in the defensive end. He's got a step. Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Avoids the poke check. Centering feed! And that goes off a body and a ride. Passes it to Burns. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Cuts to the front. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Leafs lead it here late in this first period. Stahl's won it in their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Shakes off the coverage. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Taken along the wall by Riley. And he slides it quickly to Robertson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Moves it to the offensive zone. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The Leafs will serve 2 minutes in the box. And a man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Well, they're trailing, and this entire bench knows who's going out there on the power play. That's right, it's the top power play
Look at
unit.
this, 2-on-1. off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Hurricanes win the draw. Jarvis plays the puck. And it's a quick pass to Gostisbehere. Receives the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. James Sadowski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Toronto's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Gostisbehere's got it in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Slides it across. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. The Hurricanes finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
Center into the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. And he moves it up to Jarvis. And he takes the feed. The Leafs have it behind the net.
Jarvis never gave up on that play, James. It's a reason why he was able to get a shot off. Listen, I'll also tell you, not everyone has the skill set to be able to pull it off. I mean, he stumbles, he gets the puck in tight, and he still finds a way to get it to the net. That's an incredible display of skill and, of course, compete level.
He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off.
The Leafs continue to lead big here in this second period. Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Tavares will play to the corner. Handles the pass. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Picked off by Ekman Larsson. Sends a pass over.
Tavares has been dominant tonight, James. I mean, he's contributed offensively, a reason why they're blowing their opponent out, but man, he's been all over the puck.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hakanpää. And he passes it up ahead to Marner. Oh, look at this chance. Takes it in front. Oh, what a move. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
Toronto's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
And now it's grabbed by Kent. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Takes the feed. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Slides the puck over. Riley's got it against the boards. Snaps one from the slot. And they score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you there and not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Taken by Slavin. What a steal in his own end. Looks to pass it to McCabe. Tries to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Anderson's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset.
And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Toronto's won the faceoff at center. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Puck picked up by Matthews. And that's intercepted. Picked off in the open ice. Puck grab by Tanev. Quick feed to McCabe. Moves the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. And he keeps possession. Carolina's moving it along the wing. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Handles the puck.
Line change.
And he takes the pass. Hard hit, frees up the puck. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Leafs are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I played in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm. When you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
Coughs it up on the play. Pumps it away in his own end. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to Tavares. Toronto's got the puck against the wall. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. The Leafs with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Kotkaniemi's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Whiffs on that. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Leafs have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Turns him away! The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Jarvis. He got all of that one. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the boards by Aho. Feeds it over.
Make a change.
Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck scooped up by Svechnikov. Here's a chance in front. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Carolina's got the win off that draw. Here they come up along the wing. The Hurricanes played along the wing. And that pass goes off the stick. Moves it quickly over to Chatfield. And pumps the puck loose inside the offensive end. With possession along the wall. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Matthews gets called for the trip. A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Nylander's got it along the wing. Oh, he'll feel that one. Takes it to the net, and he comes up with it. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Hurricanes' man advantage is over. Backhander scores, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Leafs have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. And he takes the feed. On the one-timer. Grabbed along the boards by Stahl. Angles it over to Slavin. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Edwin Larson. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Huge steal in his own end.
Toronto's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes. They're dominating.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And he pounds that one over the cage.
Well, it certainly sounds great as it hits the glass, but it doesn't look great because it doesn't hit the net.
And he slides it quickly to Pacioretty. There's a collision with some authority. Turn that one aside. And he coughs it up with the pass. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Slavin's taking it from his own end. Now he slides it up to Stahl. Play is called for offside. The Leafs have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. The Leafs take it along the wall. Jostled off the puck. Moves by the check. Cuts inside. Great reach with the poke check by Chatfield. Marner's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Sneaks by the poke check. Taken by Tavares. Moves it to Riley. Puck picked up by Nylander. Picked up along the wall by Riley. Dishes it off. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Carolina's won the face-off deep in their own end. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack.
Marner's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Passes it over. Quick pass to Robertson. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And that slides right out to center ice. Passed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. The Leafs take it from the side. Here's a short pass to Robertson. Levels him with the hit. The Leafs look around near the point. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall.
Svechnikov's almost out of the box.
Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Final seconds of this one, an absolute lumber performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Toronto's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks, and that's really disguising the
up, and we are set to get things going. The Leafs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Tavares plays it against the boards. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Kachuk's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the officials say.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Domi's got the puck. Hammers it on net. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. Puck sent over to Rodriguez. Fires it. And the goaltender scores! A power play goal!
A successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion, and they're switching their positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
From the neutral zone now. Puck knocked loose after that hit. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Chase in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick feed to Riley. The Leafs moving ahead. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Denies him!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And that's taken away. Great save! Played it perfect! Slides it across! Stones him in front! Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Takes the puck at the point. With the steal. Toronto's across the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Nylander. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Reinhart. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Knocks the puck loose. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Feeds it over. Pass out front. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Dishes it off. Picked off by Wool. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Looks to get the puck over to Yarncroke. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Leafs gain control of it. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Florida's looking to break out. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Panthers have it from the corner. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. And a quick tag-up, and here they come again. Carrying it, looking, and the defenders come away with it. Moves the puck. Look at this fight for the puck along the wall. Looking. Scooped up by the D. There's a hit right there. And it's taken by the defense. Up along the wall. Breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came out clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Slides the puck across to Luskarainen. Textbook poke check by Riley. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Florida's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. And they win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Shot! Can't get it to go. Reaches out and uses the stick. They've got a 2-on-1. Over the line. Passes it over. Oh, and a great Defensive play ends that rush. Minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't...
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Matthews wins it in the dots. Dished on over to Lawton. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Rodriguez. Marchand's going to play it against the half wall. Poked away yet centered by MaakY. Quick snap! How did he stop that one?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Denied by the goaltender. Right in front. Scores! That looked like that bounced off the defender and into the net. The Leafs needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
From the left side, moves it up ahead. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. The Leafs take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Puck grabbed by Carlo. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Quick pass across to Marner. Great read, comes up with it. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Taken along the wall by Reinhart. Denies him, he got all of it. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nyes. And that's intercepted by Tavares. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Passes it over. Doesn't go. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Moves along the blue line. Here's a shot. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. Bennett's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. The Leafs have it against the wall. Quick pass to Yarncroke. On the attack along the boards. The Panthers will play it against the wall. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Here's a short pass to Tanev. Florida's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Rodriguez. They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Picked up along the boards by Tanev. It's a 3-on-1. Gains his own. A pass. A spectacular save to shut down the rush. Past the midway mark in this period. We got a tie game. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Loses the coverage there. Takes a nut. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
The Panthers win possession here in the open ice. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, and here's the pass. Great forecheck by Verhaeghe. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Matthews wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And he takes the dish. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Laying out on the play. Beautiful defensive effort. Scores! On the power play, we are back to even.
So you love to see this, James, and as a coach, you know how much work that goes into a power play. You need to have chemistry. You have to have motion. You got to keep the PK guessing. They did all of it, and they got rewarded.
Barkov won the draw. The Panthers gain the zone. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Here comes the official's decision. Lorenz is going off for tripping.
Shooting through traffic is an art, James. Not everyone can do it. You got to find a way to get the puck through. And when you have players that have the IQ and the shot, this is exactly what you do on your power play. You get it up high, and then you shoot the puck. But you need
the go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
The Panthers win the faceoff. Florida's got the puck along the wall. One-timer! Locks it down in front! Scores! And the power play brings to perfection as they tie it up.
The power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly.
Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Slides it across. And that's just out of reach. One-times it. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Puck scooped up by Matthews. And he hangs on to the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. With the one-timer. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Sturms hauled down, penalty on the way. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Florida's main advantage unit will start the period with a full 2-minute power play. Moves it quickly over to Marner. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Barkov. Here's a shot. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Florida's won the draw and they'll go to work. Quick pass to Rodriguez. Poked away by Matthews. And he dodges the poke check there. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Slides it across to Carlo. The Panthers have it from their own end.
Riley's standing up, ready to go.
The Panthers fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
The PK really hasn't been strong, and they look rattled early in the game, but they seem to have found their feet here, and good habits always come out on the other side. Good job by them.
Takes the pass. Now over to Luosterainen. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Back to the point it goes. Makes a save. Picked up along the wall by Luosterainen. And now he moves it quickly to Schmidt. And he gets in the lane to block that. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, and a huge save. Moves it over to Reinhart. Quick feed to Forsling. Avoids the poke check. Scores! He put it into his own net. The Panthers coaching staff must be pleased with this start, jumping out to a one-goal lead here in the third.
Yeah, you know, it's all about being urgent and not changing the mindset that got you the lead, right, James? You want to make sure that you're attacking at all costs because you know that you've held the puck, so you can. Your opponent is chasing.
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Panthers have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Great heads-up play with the stick by Ekblad. Takes the feed. Nice zone entry on the left side. From point blank. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I absolutely love this, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. He scores! Straight goals, they're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, James. I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
The Leafs win the draw here in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Riley. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Kachuk. Scores! The Panthers get one! The Panthers are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to get countered.
I wouldn't. If you're packing the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Forces the turnover. Now a quick pass to Tavares. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Carlo. And that goes off a player. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it to Selaskevich. Receives the pass. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wall.
Ekblad's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Tries to feed it over to Nyes. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop by Wall. Picked up along the boards by Marner. Pass to Hakanpää. Quick pass to Riley. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Directed over to Hakanpää. And now he tries to get it across to Ekman-Larsson. Grabbed along the boards by Kulikov. Here's a chance!
Wall's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Strong defensive effort. Picked up along the wall by Verhaeghe. And he takes the feed. Goalie makes the save. Taken by Luosterainen. Handles the pass. Nosek's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Sends a pass over. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Leafs have it behind the net. In all alone on the breakaway. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Takes the feed. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Florida's time of possession tonight just off the chart. It was like the puck was on a string all evening today. The Hurricanes start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Florida's on the attack. Oh, and he whiffs. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Barkov. Puts it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Feeds it over. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Florida's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Rodriguez. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Passes it over to Burns. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall. Carolina's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Takes the feed from the left side. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Luosterainen. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes it across the blue line. The pass in front. And that's stopped. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Grabbed in the open ice by Nosek. They gain the zone from the left side. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. To the front. How did he get a piece of that? Big time stop there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Panthers take it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Nosek. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Dishes it off. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it from the right side. Sends the puck across. And that's intercepted by Fost. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period. Carolina's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Carrier. Look out, here they come on the attack. Big stop right there. Florida's got the puck. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Slides the puck over. Carolina's got it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Carrier. Moves the puck. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Stones him with the blocker. Takes that pass back at the point. Grabs the puck in the slot. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. Big opportunity here with this offensive zone face-off.
Oh, the goaltender, he just looks scorched out there right now. James, he has been under siege, peppered with shots. Got to find a way to weather the storm now.
Puck picked up by Slavin. And they keep the pressure on. And that's intercepted by Robinson.
The Hurricanes are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Anderson. And it's a quick pass to Robinson. Centering feed. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck across to Roslovic. Keeps possession. And now it's grabbed by Roslovic. He grabs the puck here at the point. Look out! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Florida's taking possession in their own end. Here's a shot. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And it's game on here for period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Panthers are behind in this game, and that's exactly where they should be, James. They just haven't managed the puck, and they've turned it over way too many times.
Scooped up along the wall by Reinhart. Gets in the lane with the body. Turns it away.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Jones setting up against the wall. Oh, it's denied by Anderson. Handles the puck. And that's a great heads-up play. Trying to gain a step. He's in. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Tries to get the puck over to Luosterainen. Chance in front. Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds it over to Stankoven. Feeds the puck over. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Marchand. Pushes it across to Stankoven. Grabs the puck. Lets it fly. Makes the save on the slapper. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the pass. Moves the pass in front. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. And it's all tied up. And off the face-off, they take possession. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Inside the offensive zone. From the point, takes a shot. Taken along the wall by Robinson. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Puck grab by Schmidt. Taken by Verhaeghe. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Unable to reach that one. Broken up with a stick. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Good hit. Grabbed along the board by Kulikov. Puck scooped up by Robinson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Nosek. Loses his balance on the play. Picked up along the wall by Verhaeghe.
Anderson's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Passes it over. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Quick pass to Martinick. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a shot. Denies him in front. And here's the pass to Martinick. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Florida's got the puck against the boards. A chance in front. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Getting their first power play opportunity in the game, and here comes the top power play unit in the league. They are so dangerous and effective. It is extremely difficult to fend against them.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Poked away in the offensive zone by Jones. And there's the save on the play. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Hurricanes take possession off the face-off. Feeds the puck across to Stankoven. And sends it just out of reach. Here's a short pass to Nosek. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Carolina's gained possession. Slides it across. Picked up along the boards by Stankoven. Sends it in front and scores! What a play! Carolina's delivered an absolute dagger here late in period number 2, doubling up their lead.
Well, you can hear and feel the energy just elevate after that goal, James. Everyone kind of standing up. The body language speaks for itself. Now it's about igniting another fire and trying to get another one.
Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. Florida's playing it from the side. And that slides right out to center ice. Quick feed to Rodriguez. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Hurricanes are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping. The Panthers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Here's a shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time. One last save. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. I'll be back with a third period next. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Carolina's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Florida's got a hold of the puck. And that's knocked away by Slavin. A chance in front! Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
This is where he earns his money, the most coveted spot just ahead of the blue paint, and this time he doesn't convert because the goaltender makes an excellent save.
The Panthers ready to go on the attack. Takes the puck behind the net, and he lowers the boom there. Carolina's got the puck at center. The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. The Hurricanes win the draw. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Scooped up along the wall by Orlov. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. Here they come on the attack. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Shot! Gets a piece of it with the glove. And the pass is picked off. And that's off a stick. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Shuts the door with a great save. That goes off a twig. Taken along the wall by Kulikov. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Hurricanes have it now. They've got an on-man rush. What a sacrifice there to block that shot. And he slides it quickly to Kulikov. Takes it at center. Moves it to Kulikov. There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Panthers take it along the wall. Fires away! Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Moves it on over to Stankoven. The Hurricanes play it along the boards. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Reinhart. Quick start! Tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Here they come on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhardt. Hammers it on net. Glove save. Somehow got a piece of it. Jarvis works the puck in his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck.
Svechnikov's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he's managing
Here's
to...
a chance on the breakaway. Oh, what a save and a huge stop here in this third period.
Wow, and you know that stop is going to lift his team up. Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck off the draw. Picked up along the wall by Orlov. With the steal. Puck picked up by Kulikov. And now he moves it quickly to Nosek. Takes a shot. And he comes up with a stop there. Here's a short pass to Luostarinen. Tries to get it over to Kulikov. Slots up from the point. Denies the slapper. Foss stick handling in his own zone. Now a quick pass to Roslovic. Driving right to the front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
The Panthers are showing a lot of depth tonight. That second line have been real effective. I've been very impressed with them, James. And it's kind of a luxury when you have a couple lines firing, but when your second line is your top line, you know that you're finding a way to produce.
And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Tosses it to Fost. Quick feed to Carrier. And he takes the feed. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Hurricanes have it now. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. It is all over. Sure, I think the final numbers here in front of me, and I'm just looking at time of possession. It really stands out.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the puck on your stick, it means your opponent's chasing the game. It also